Welcome to Five Voices, Five Mics, the podcast.
Hello, everyone. How's y'all day going? I hope it is going beautiful, fantastic on this lovely Friday because I am just all over the place this morning. But right now, we got a special guest with us this morning. We got core DJ ST in the building. ST, say hi to the world.
What's going on, world?
Also, we got the lovely Miss Luxurious Nasty Girl in the building.
What's up?
Oh Lord, I don't know how we're gonna make it today.
And dog, y'all.
And we got the lovely Chocolicious 7 in the building today. So today we're gonna be talking about relationships and businesses. And y'all know how we do it. Sometimes we say we got a theme and then we just go all off the Richter scale, but yeah. Okay, I know I make up my own words, and that's okay.
Richter scale is a word.
But I don't think I said it right.
Yeah,
Therefore, I think what we're gonna start off is with relationships. So we've been having this ongoing debate about body counts. And ST, what's your take on body counts? Because I be trying to talk, but like I be not trying to talk, and don't be telling too much.
Don't be telling too much.
Tell it all.
Tell it all.
Tell it all. Like we just trying to, because the men perspective of everything. We 5 women, so we just giving what we think. Like I hang with the guys, I hang with the guys, and the guys talk to me, so I kind of know y'all perspective on stuff. But they, we want to hear from y'all. So how you feel about the body count?
Body counts, it depends on the situation. If you in a real relationship and most of your encounters are relationships, then it's a little different than you just doing something,
Mm-hmm.
You got people out there that just doing something. They're not in it for a relationship. They're in it just for the moment. So if you're in it for the moment, then of course body count is big time, But you have people that have been in legitimate relationships. So when you're in a legitimate relationship, it's different.
Okay, so it's okay if your significant other had about 20 guys before they got with you. ST?
Oh no, that's more than body count right there.
That's what we saying.
That's off the charts right there. 20.
So you don't want to be with a female that had like about 20.
I wouldn't, to be honest with you.
I don't think 20 is a high number.
You don't think so?
I don't think. Well, I think for a man looking at a woman, yes, probably so for a woman, but for a woman looking at a man, y'all be.
But do you really?
Well, how old would the woman be? That's another question.
Not all men.
Now, if you 50 or 60, then maybe that's different. But if you 25 and you got a 20 body count, that's a lot.
They busting it wide at 9, 10 nowadays.
It's not busting it wide.
She must be talking about in the Latino community.
Yeah, they are.
When you grown at 12.
ST talking about in the Latino community because they do get married.
They believe in family.
Yeah, like 16,
Small family,
15.
quick family. Latino community.
Latinos.
Oh yeah, that's why they have a quinceañera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's them becoming into
a woman.
womanhood.
Yeah, but they don't have no body count. Most of them,
Most
if they
of
get
them
married that early, that's just one
They
They
person,
being
right?
busted wide. They being busted wide already.
Mm-hmm. They've already been in practice.
No.
They being busted wide.
Well, I don't know. We ain't got no Latinos here to verify that, so I don't know.
I hear they thing be juicy too, boy.
Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy.
That's what I heard.
They making
That's
machines.
what I heard. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard.
Okay, my poor child. Yeah. So, So anyway, so the body count. So okay. So in relationships, do you think the woman should be like submissive? What is your take on submissiveness?
Submissiveness. In my opinion, I don't think it's a clear definition of submissiveness because you can have variations of it. Mm-hmm. Some people could be extreme with submissiveness. Like, what am I wearing today? What colors? How am I going to do my hair? that could be a version of submissiveness to a certain degree, but it's extreme. And then you can have a submissiveness where the wife said, well, baby, what you think? And then the husband said, okay, be trivial things. So I guess, it has to make sense, the submissive part of it. If it's to the benefit of the family, of course, but if it's trivial things,
But like ST, you say you don't like short hair.
That's a personal preference.
But so you only like long hair?
No, I didn't say I don't like short hair. I like short hair depending on the person.
Mm-hmm.
If it fits them, that's fine. But short hair on everybody is not for everybody.
So you don't think short hair look good on me?
No.
Why not? Because I think I look cute with short hair.
To each his own. If you like it, you got to be confident in it.
What he see is two different things.
So
yeah, you probably is cute in the short hair, but he probably prefer you look better in the long hair, and that's how he wants you to be. He wants you to be who is this, Susie?
So that's a part of
Savannah.
That's Savannah today?
Yeah, this Savannah.
That's Savannah over there.
Yeah, so and then we was talking about the difference in like submissiveness and obedience, because Leah said absolutely not. Don't tell me I'm obedient, but I think in submissiveness comes obedience too. Like when you submissive, you hey Nate, I already said it, but hey Nate, but I think they go hand in hand, even though they two different things. Because after so long, like submissive is knowing, how your day gonna go after you learn somebody for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly how they stuff gonna go.
Yeah.
So,
because Nate say he like natural hair, but Nate, okay, but what if everybody don't look good with natural hair? Because like some people with natural hair got their receding hairline, and as a female, if your forehead is kind of like wide, no, what?
Like RoboCop.
No, I don't know what RoboCop forehead look like.
You remember what RoboCop forehead looked like?
Oh yeah.
But see, I got a little big forehead because I don't think I look cute with natural.
You think your forehead too little?
Big. I don't look. No, my hairline is receding.
You're supposed to measure with your fingers.
What if you could
What
put?
that mean?
What if you could put?
I got
What if you could put all four?
Yeah, then
I got all four clear.
But that don't what that mean.
Yes.
I'm just saying that's.
I'm just trying to figure out what that means because it don't mean
Why you
nothing.
looking
My
Because
at
forehead
we're
look
smart. Because that mean me and Seven smart. That's all I. That's all
My brain
I.
up there.
That's what.
And he is.
Yes, like we
I just learned
receive.
that, but I didn't think I never had no big forehead until like.
I always
Later
say
in
it like
life,
that.
But
then
see, you
somebody told me
look
that.
good. I don't look good with a ponytail. Like I have to put it.
my
If
hair
I
pulled
do a
back.
ponytail, I have to put it up high,
You got
and then the hair
It's
fall.
to the front. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wear no behind the back ponytail. So no, yeah. So Seven, any questions for ST with this relationship stuff?
like you got.
Oh,
you
I
got
had a
man,
question.
A man perspective.
I had a question about because we was talking about a woman making more money than a man. Can she be submissive? And how would how as far as your placement in that kind of
I'm all for women having great careers and potentially making more money than their husbands. I mean, as long as the family plan lines up with whatever is being made, it doesn't really matter. It's trivial, I would say. It should be trivial. Now, some guys may have a little ego issue with women making more than others, but your good guys probably will be happy to have a woman that's a breadwinner that can go get it. That takes a little pressure off of them, and it opens the door for a little bit better life. If that woman can bring some bacon home.
I think I've only dated one guy that I think he was a drug dealer. He didn't ever say that he was a drug dealer. This was my werewolf. Like I said, I named him. I called him my werewolf, but I always had to pick him up. He always kind of sat low in the car, and he paid for everything. I didn't have to pay for nothing. I just drove.
Mm-hmm.
But I think some guys like I say, most of the guys I dated, I made more money than them.
Yeah.
and I don't think they had an issue with that.
Well, the young people like nowadays, they want to do either 50-50, and then you got the girls that want to do 100% where they take care of you.
I want
So
to take
in
care
our
of
relationship, ST, what do you say ours is on the skin? You can be honest.
As far as what's concerned.
Who the
Like, no, I know who the breadwinner is.
Oh, you know who the breadwinner is.
I know that.
It shouldn't be a question.
I'm talking about what was my percentage that I put in a little thing?
Talking about full
40,
relationship.
60,
You talking about
20
from the inception of the marriage?
No,
From
I ain't
the
talking about
financial part or from the like
Financially?
financially, like
From
what
day
is-
one to now, if I average it all out.
Yes, SC, I'm talking about like
I know what my dog goes say.
no, don't say no, don't
About
say
15%.
15%.
She get
I'm
15%.
about 85%.
And she
It's
15%.
about 15%.
Okay.
Okay, and
She
what
said
about
she's
and what
spoiled.
about and what about the she says she's spoiled.
Yeah.
She knows she's taken care of, but what about the I guess the physical? Because you know people feel like physical is not a contribution our way. They always think the financial means more than the physical, like the cooking, the cleaning, and the emotional support and whatever.
Well, I'm the wrong person to ask that. I'm the cook in the house.
She said that
I
too.
do. I do the cooking.
Yeah, she said
I'm 90% the cook.
okay.
And when I don't feel like it, but baby, can you cook? But otherwise, they want me to cook. They
Okay,
like
well,
my
when we
food.
first got married, I was cooking.
Every day.
I gotta have cornbread.
She did. I just want to confirm.
Don't make me no plate, no soul food plate, and don't have me a slice of cornbread on my plate. It's a rule. It don't make me no sandwich without no cheese, because I ain't eating it.
But no, SC, when we first got married, I did cook a lot.
Yeah,
She did what she was supposed to do.
she did for the most part.
Yeah.
Until she realized that I'm a better cook. Then that went out the door. Then we want your
We
food.
want your food.
Yeah.
I think she got to that one. Shoot, I ain't got to do it. She do it.
Yeah.
That's the right answer.
But the thing is, no, SC can't cook because he's good with like seasoning food and stuff. And me, sometimes I over season it. So because I don't know, I be thinking if you shake more, you get more. I don't know. I just ain't got that hand for
Well,
seasoning. But I can cook though.
I think she's more of the fundamental cooker, like just the regular stuff. I have a lot more creativity on my dishes as far as what to put in it, what combinations. You know, I make more stuff from scratch, you know. So that's going to obviously make it taste better if you're cooking stuff from scratch.
Right.
Yeah. Like I got begged about this particular dish for the last 2-3 weeks.
Yes.
What's that?
It's I call it a Mexican casserole.
Oh, Mexican.
And no, I will not give my recipe here.
It's so good though.
Yeah,
It's
You got a
good.
lot of cheese in it though?
it's
Not
cheesy.
not
It's
really,
cheesy, but not
but
extremely.
not
cheesy.
not to the
Am I gonna
point. No,
No,
because
no.
I
What
can
that
eat
mean?
it.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
over there to the little girl's room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So SC, another question: how do you like your how do you think a female should dress? Like nowadays, women are showing a little bit more body
You talking about in public?
in public. Like you kind of like can just see everything. It's like they just got like swimwear on, basically, like little bathing suits and stuff like that. What you think about that?
I'm not with it. I think if you have a man or a husband,
Mm.
I think it's a matter of respect to present yourself to a certain standard. Because what are
Well,
you?
what if your
What
man
are you?
like
What are you
that?
trying to get? What are
some
you
men
trying
like
to
they
obtain?
women to dress like that though.
Yeah,
Like,
now,
I
if you're a
like
man,
They out together.
Yeah,
They're okay with that.
if they're with it, then that's them. If they're happy with it, that's fine. If the husband agrees with it, that's cool. But if he doesn't agree with it, and there's always a problem with hey, we need to add more clothes to what you got, then that's when it becomes a problem, when he doesn't agree with what's being worn.
So like the cheeks, like the tennis skirts. Could I wear a tennis
A
skirt?
tennis skirt,
Think about it. Can I wear a tennis skirt outside?
what cheek level?
What
You
cheeks?
gonna show the cheeks?
You'll show some cheeks.
Yeah, if you get a tennis skirt.
And I'm with you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be by
Okay,
myself.
if I'm with you, I guess I'll tolerate a little cheekiness.
The little
Oh,
chicken.
she can have them cheeks
A
out.
little cheekiness, not too much.
Oh, this. Oh, now
Like
the
a
audience
tooth.
saying no.
No, it could be a
It's
little.
no for him.
It could be a little too cheap, but not too extreme though.
But like I will only do that though if we going
If we together.
And know that in like if we on
maybe to the beach or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
not like to no regular everyday thing. No.
Yeah, because I'm too old for that. No, but
they say my wife cooks better than me, so she cooks more. Also, she is more creative versus me being basic with meals.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm gonna give you a regular meat,
a veggie and a starch.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
basic. Yeah,
because that's how I was
Green
raised.
bean, a potato,
and she's gonna make exactly the amount of food. So if you want leftovers, you ain't getting it. She ain't gonna cook extras.
But that's how I was raised, though. My mama, it was what 5 of us in the house. So she made enough food for 5. I'm gonna say 6 because she always took her lunch to work because she couldn't afford to eat out and stuff like that. So she always had lunch for work. And Daddy, I just thought about it, and that I'm sitting here, Daddy, she always made him a sandwich. So shame on her. So she didn't even make leftovers for Daddy for work. So Daddy had to get a sandwich. But like if you was my friend and came over, you gonna take a part of our food because Mama just knew how to measure for. So and when I got married, I literally knew how to cook for just me and ST. You had to tell me that you coming over, and then I know how to add to cook more. Yeah, even with my rice, I know how to make rice for 2 or 3 people. Like I don't really like wasting food, and so I feel like if I don't make that much, it won't get wasted. Like I hate seeing food just sitting in the refrigerator and they saying they're gonna get it, and then when I throw it away, oh, I was gonna eat that. No, you wasn't, because now you got my refrigerator out of control. My head is going crazy. I don't know how long I don't know if a week's supposed to wait for you to eat the food, but that's just me.
Not no week.
So Nate say he loves leftovers. I don't particularly like leftovers. I don't eat leftovers. Maybe the next day. If I cook that night and I'm gonna eat it the next morning or lunch, yeah. But after that, I'm not going. I don't like leftovers.
Me neither.
I don't like them at
There's
all.
certain things that's okay with leftovers. I think.
Certain things.
Certain things.
Like what?
Like
Spaghetti,
you can't go wrong with a pasta, leftover pasta.
Pasta always go hard the next day.
Yeah, lasagna. Yeah.
Lasagna,
Like,
especially.
all that Thanksgiving type food, I always go hard.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I don't like eating none of that leftover.
Really?
I don't like eating nothing.
I could do one day, but not after no more. I don't want no more. Unless if I cooked it, I don't want no more. But if I go to your house and you got some of your leftovers, holiday stuff, then I eat your one. Yeah.
Certain things, like you go to certain people's house for certain things they cook too. Sometimes.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
Like so and so make good potato salad.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go get me a guy for potato salad. But see, I don't even though I make potato salad, I don't think I like it that much no more.
Really?
Probably because I make it so much. Yeah, make a potato salad.
Oh yeah, when you make stuff a lot, yeah.
I mean, like so.
See, my mama cooks so good. It's like you got the big. Now that she's old, you got the big like her chicken and dumplings. Like now that my son,
I never ate chicken.
Really, my son TK, he had never had it before. So my mama made some for me and his T because she knew that we liked it. You want to try it?
Yeah,
okay.
Try.
And he tried it for the first time. TK tried it for the first time, and then we didn't get none.
After he got
and so then and so when we went back, he was coming home. He's like, some more.
I had my mouth watering for some leftover
and I say TK ate that whole
she
pot.
Dumplings homemade.
Oh yeah.
Anything my mama make is homemade. My mama
everything.
never made nothing from the box. When I got married, I turned to the box queen. We get instant potatoes, poke and beans.
I peel potatoes.
Oh, baby, I think I can hook up some instant potatoes.
I can know how to cook them.
I think I would mess them up too because I'm so used to
real
potatoes.
And see, I kind of got
lazy. I can do them both ways.
Yeah, I got
But
lazy.
my instant potatoes, I hook them up so good that most people don't know.
Yeah,
I make them that good.
He
won't know the difference.
The ones from the stove, them instant. Like the Popeyes.
Yeah. And I love Popeyes instant potato. I love the potatoes. So that's probably why I like it. Because my mama tell me I'm wrong all the time for making shit. I'm like, you
taste the Texas has some good potatoes. I don't know if they instant or real. I think it might be a mix of both.
Really?
They're really, really good.
My mama
Told
tell me I'm
stomach
wrong
up. I
for
think
that
they put
though.
some cream or something in
They
there.
try sour cream, probably.
Probably some
Ooh,
cream in there.
sour cream,
I was
mashed
told
potatoes
back
go
after
hard.
I
They
ate
go
them.
hard.
Uh-huh.
Not playing.
And it
Put
look
something
like
in
you
there.
can hook your
Mhm.
instant potatoes up to me just like you hook up your real potato.
Mm.
That's what make them good.
Oh, okay.
But if
But
you
ain't
sit
no
up there
chunks
just
in-
pouring them out the
Ain't
thing,
no chunks in the instance though.
You
They
like
look-
chunks in your potatoes?
I mean, I need a little hardiness.
Really, I like mine real,
I
real,
don't
real.
want them creamy.
Really?
I
Well, I
want
know how to make mine thick.
I want them thick.
I know how to make them thick, but not chunky.
Thick,
Thick.
not necessarily
Not runny.
chunky,
Thick.
but thick.
Thick.
Oh no, so you would like his because he make
make
his
mine
instant
thick.
potatoes
It's
thick.
be
They
thick
not
still.
they not what you think. Like
It's not gonna be nothing you can pour.
No, yeah,
No.
nah.
They be looking a little dense. They be
No,
looking a
no,
little-
no. I'm telling you,
a
like
little
if he put them on your
transparent,
plate
see-through.
and put some gravy on it, you think you eating
Mhm.
like real. Yeah, yeah. He got them down packed.
So you
I
think
give it
you're
to
a
him.
more modern style husband, ST, like, old school style, the wife had to cook, clean, do all this stuff. I know you to cook, but like in other aspects too, do you feel like the woman should have to stay in that old school lane?
I am a little old school and a little traditional. You got to remember, I was raised by women too.
Uh-huh.
We didn't have really role model men in my family. Even though I cook, she's still gonna make my plate and bring it to me. That's a standard. I expect that. She already know I'm gonna ask. And if we're somewhere and there's some food to be made, she's gonna go make my plate and bring it.
I'm old
So
school
yeah, I'm
like
old
that.
school.
I
I expect
make
that.
plates. For whoever I'm with or whatever.
Mhm.
My mama, my dad, and my grandma.
Mhm.
The older people, I'm a plate maker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time I make their plates, I ain't hungry no more. I don't even eat.
Yeah, so that's why I say they gon' well, I feel like with ST and my son TK, I make they plate and bring it to them. Like they be like tripping. Like if I ask TK right now, TK, can you please work your plate? He be like, Mama, really? And so I had to do it, but I don't mind. But I just say when he get his wife a female, I'm like, oh my goodness, because they might not be on their level.
And I don't
So-
wash no dishes. Especially if I'm a cook, she already knows.
Well,
that
he
you
not
gotta come
even
on
if you
clean
ain't the
behind me.
cook, Kelly, you ain't washing dishes.
Especially if I
I
cook.
think you said that was one of the things he told you before you.
Yeah, when we first met each other, he said, I don't wash no dishes. And look, we both got hands. That's his thing. Like we both got hands. If I pump the gas, you can pump the gas. I take out the trash, you take out the trash. So me, I mean, I think you give and take on the certain things because a lot of stuff that most people probably have to deal with, I don't have to deal with, so I don't mind. Like he don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't cuss, he don't call me out my name. So I mean, like I don't know if that's a deal breaker. So I feel like whatever I do, I have to do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind. Like he ain't gonna just have the car empty, but and he works so much. Like he say, he make the money. So like if we pull up to the gas station, I'm driving, I'm gonna go pump the gas. He gonna have to get out the car and do that for me because I don't know. And then too, it's probably like now I will fuss if I don't put my gas in my car. And I get in the car and then he got it. I'm like, okay, Kelly, you got to make sure you put the gas back in the car for me now.
Well, if our son is with her, I will make him go do it.
Yeah.
But if he moved too slow, just a split second too slow, there she go. She's slamming the door, she's stomping to go pay for it and go pump it. And I said, see, I told you, your mama, she gonna go do it if you don't do it.
Yeah, because I don't know. I'm like a type person. If I ask like one time, I don't feel like I don't want to keep asking somebody to do something, so I'm gonna do it, and then they be like, "What's wrong? You mad?" No, I'm not mad. I don't know. It got to get done.
I do when a dude be like, sit down. I got you.
Yeah.
But I'm with Shay too. If you're moving a little too slow, hey, I'm on a schedule. I like to be early for everything.
Yeah.
If I'm late, it's something happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you got to be. Yeah. And if I'm a fat girl moving faster than you,
got no excuse.
I don't get number skinny boys chasing me. I ain't never had a big boy after me.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess different relationships is different. When y'all got any other questions? Because I think
I got one for you. I got one for you, for y'all ladies. What does a man want? That's a simple question.
You told me the 5 things.
What does he want?
But I don't think I should let them answer. Because I hang with the guys.
What does a man want? That's the $1 million question. A lot of women don't get.
I would speculate respect, loyalty, booty.
That's good. What else? She owned it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I think those are
Because he told me it's a top
and
5.
peace. I mean, peace. I mean, please don't bring me no stress.
Mm-hmm.
I think those. I mean, primarily, I think those are the.
That's pretty close. That's pretty good.
What I'm missing?
I would say,
stay cute, stay the way you.
there you
the
go.
Way,
The way you meet him,
the way
you
you
stay.
meet,
You
stay that way.
strive to stay that way.
Okay.
Don't be on your best behavior and meet him, and then when you get him, let your guard down and walk around any kind of way.
Understood.
Keep that standard. What brought him to you? Keep that standard up.
Okay.
Another thing I would say, of course, like you said, the sex is very important because whatever you don't do is somebody out there that's willing to do it if you don't. So that's very important. Another thing too, I think you hit on it when you said respect. A lot of times, we can allow our mouths to talk us out of something good. Sometimes we overthink it, and you don't have to. We're a guy is a simple creature. He's not emotional like women. He is physical, So if you're looking good for him, he's fed, he's sexed. You're not talking to him crazy. You're respecting him. You're faithful to him.
But so what about, because in my mind, for me to be that person, I need you to be what I need you to be so that I can continue to be who I'm supposed to be to you.
And that's the catch.
That makes sense.
If everybody's waiting on the other person to give it, then nobody gives it and nobody gets it.
Not necessarily
so
waiting.
Somebody got to be somebody have to have the initiative.
I get that.
In that,
not necessarily waiting, but I'm saying for it to stay, for me to continue
to do those things.
Because I'm naturally knowing that's what I'm supposed to do, but then it can dwindle if I'm not getting what I feel like I'm.
Well, part of the problem is you got to remember the way the world is, and I'm not being mean to say this, but the way things are set, it's a man's world. That is way more women out there looking for guys than guys looking for women. So men have an abundance of options, and then you got women out there that's out there with bad motive. That's if I ain't happy, she ain't gonna be happy. They out there just to wreck homes. They're out there just doing something. They have no real intent in mind, and it makes it hard to put a lot of pressure on the guy when he's not getting a certain standard. So yeah, it's true that he has to give back to the woman, but at the same time, do we take a chance and play that game? If we got something good, do we play with that, or do we go ahead and say, you know what? If these are the things that my man wants, if I want to keep my man, I'm gonna continue to provide the things that he needs, and in return, hopefully, I'll get back what I'm looking for. Hopefully, because it's not gonna be perfect,
Of course,
it's not gonna always be exact.
But it's like, but the way but it's like for us when you say it like that necessarily. But I know men think like that. It's like we have to put ourselves out there and be wife material and show that I'm wife material.
Yeah.
And knowing that I'm not saying a competition with other people, but there are other.
It is competition. It's the truth.
So then but women find themselves in a place of being stuck because they showing up, but because he has options, she just keeps showing up and just wait.
In hopes. Yeah.
So as Jones says, but it means nothing without a good woman.
Exactly. That's true too.
So, but elaborate on that.
Yeah,
what you mean by it means nothing without a good woman?
So here it is. So you have a lot of women that say that they want to be loved, but here's the $1 million question to that: are you being lovable? So you could ask to be loved all you want, but if you selfish, if you're a brat, if you want the world to evolve around you, and you want everything to go your way, then it's gonna be kind of tough if you're a taker. So I tell my daughter, I got a 30-year-old daughter, I tell her all the time, I say, you're a brat. I say, you're gonna struggle with men because you think the world evolves around you. You think everything starts and ends with you, and it doesn't. I say, you're competing. You're competing with grown women. I tell it just like that. Like the little stuff that you angry about, the little stuff that you don't deal with, a grown woman gonna deal with it and be like, and that's it. Okay, cool, I got that. And then you can't compete with that. So you're gonna constantly find yourself in and out of relationships because you a brat. You still selfish. You still thinking that relationships are fairy tales, that it's like TV. Well, the guy, he meets me, he sweeps me off my feet, he gives me everything I want, and I'm his whole world, and I don't have to give nothing back. It's all about me, and it's not. It's bad news, but it's unfortunate.
I live in a fairy tale world, but I'm not a taker. You know, I think it can be fairy tale for both of us if I'm getting and feeling, fulfilled in that relationship.
Yeah. So, and a guy knows that. A good guy knows a good woman. He's going to recognize it without a word. He's going to know it in your actions, in your behavior, in your aura, in your demeanor. He knows. He's going to know the quality of that woman when he meets her. And if that quality is there, and you got the right guy, I'm not going to say every guy is the right guy. A lot of guys are not the right guy. You can meet a guy that he's going to become the right guy one day, but he might not be the right guy right now. And so he's going through his transitions of maturing into a good man, but he's got to go through his bumps sometimes before he realizes that, okay, what am I missing out on? What do I need to do to evolve into the person that I'm going to be? And so women mature out faster than guys. It's known. A man may not mature out into being the man he's going to be maybe in his 30s, but you can get a woman that could be 25 and she could be already where that man is at 30. You see what I'm saying? So you could meet the guy at the wrong time in his life, and he just might not be ready for you at that moment to be what you need him to be. So sometimes patience and diligence is required. If you got that guy and he's just not quite ready, but you're strong enough to work with him until he learns and he develops into what he's going to be.
So how long does it take a guy like some of the guys I've talked to and I just talked to because they mental wasn't, and I feel like they like toxic relationships. They don't like a girl that's calm and cool and don't want to fight and argue, let you do what you want. Kind of, because that's the type of girl I am. Hey, you want to go out? Go out. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to stop you from. I'm not going to tell you no. If that's what you feel like you need to do, go do it. Do your thing. And they like that, almost like old boy who said, he don't know a woman love him unless she cheating on him. And I'm like, what? I'm just too calm. So I guess I'm just too calm because I don't want to fight. And maybe they look at my exterior, and I'm this tough girl, and they think I'm gonna be a fighter. They go, you ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna level up my blood pressure and be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the mental capacity of some guys, they prefer that because I again was cool, and then I just tried something. I say, hey, didn't I tell you to come over here like 5 minutes ago? And he jumped up and came over there. So I'm like, I don't always.
You don't want to be doing it like that. I
have to holler at you every time I need something from you. I want to be like,
I'm toxic, huh, Kelly?
Look in the dictionary. You're going to see her face. No.
You just mean.
Shay's a good person.
She just mean sometimes.
She was raised rough. She was the oldest of three, and she was called the big girl. Her daddy called her the big girl. And so she had to make sure her systems was okay, the house was okay. So she has a leadership built in her. She has a strength built in her. And so you have to understand the background of the woman. What's that? You have to understand the background of the woman to know how to deal with the woman. If you don't understand her nature, then you won't make it with her.
And then that's a good point. Like if I think too, like a lot of men probably don't understand the woman's nature. And I think that's why me and Kelly last so long is because like I know when to bow down. Like I'm not crazy, and then
who crazy? Joke the smoke.
The person
say
he was talking about.
He crazy. The person I was talking about.
So he got to be cheated on.
Yeah.
No,
He think that he loved.
Oh no, that was that guy on the.
Whoever,
I'm
crazy.
just saying,
That's crazy.
that is, but yeah, he said, what was that guy's name? Pierce, Paul Pierce, or something like that.
Oh, you talking about the basketball player?
Yeah, he said,
he
cheat on these
did say
women.
that.
That's how he know they love him.
Yeah,
But
nah.
Where they
you want
at?
to bring that toxic stuff out of
That's crazy.
Man, you cheat. I'll be like, do your thing.
I know, right? Because what?
Yeah, because I might gonna be sitting there the way you cheating, playing around. It ain't that
I'm
much.
not a cheater, so I probably wouldn't cheat back.
It ain't that much.
You know, I
got no
just
time
go.
for games.
You can have a piece of chain going on. I don't give up because it's somebody else
But
with
I feel
another
like
piece
some
of chain.
guys want that holler back at them, and I just.
I'm gonna say no.
Now, if we role
No.
play,
I'm gonna say not really.
No.
I'm gonna say
role play.
98% of the dudes that I would meet would want peaceableness, would want that woman to be mild natured, not always raising Cain. You know,
Yeah.
Especially if they the breadwinner.
Just period. You know,
I'm just saying.
Because you know, men always say we nag.
No.
They always say we nag too much.
But nagging about what?
Because to us it's conversation.
Because when you say a woman is nagging,
Yeah,
nagging
explain
her
it.
saying is nagging her saying, "Hey, baby, well, I don't like this and I don't per se like that." Is that considered nagging?
that's not really nagging. I think nagging would be more like,
I feel like
her asking to do something, and he says, "I'm gonna do it. Give me a second." And before he get a chance to react on it, she back at him again. Hey, and before you know it, the voice gets loud, and before you know it, the neck start popping or whatever, and then
And you said so they'd be like,
that's more nagging like
Okay.
that, yeah. But not so much about what
more or
you
less
would
say,
think.
I'm bringing something to your attention, because men can think that's nagging.
Not
Like,
really.
Some men do though. I'm bringing something to your attention, and you like kind of in your
Blowing it
mind,
off.
you don't really want to address it. So to you, that's nagging. Not necessarily you, but some men
Yeah.
deem as a woman bringing something to their attention that they may not like or whatever is
And
nagging.
it may depend on what the subject matter is as well. So an example, I guess you could say, of that would be nagging is, let's just say he comes home from a hard day of work and he kicks those dirty boots off at the front
I
door.
ain't got nothing to say.
I do.
He kicks those shoes off at the front door because he don't feel. He just go plops down because he's dead tired. And then it's a pet peeve of the woman that I hate those shoes, those nasty shoes at the front door. You need to throw them in the backyard or leave them outside on the porch or whatever. And then you already know he's gonna do it.
I'm already.
And then every time he comes with them shoes, here she go. I'm tired. I don't want to hear all that. You got these shoes, you know. I hate these shoes up here. That would be kind of a nagging.
Okay, so that's me. Because see, I'm gonna tell you, and I got a reason behind it. So if I come in the door and I walk in the house, I got my heels on, and I don't almost trip on your shoe and fell. Oh no, you got to put these, line them up. We can line them against the door. We can do something. Because I'm gonna tell you, when we first got married, Kelly had this thing where he would throw his clothes. He had this thing where he would throw his clothes everywhere. And I was like, okay, because I'm a neat person. So I'm like, okay, these clothes everywhere, they're stressing me out. So one day he had to go to work. He was working a 9 to 5 at that time. He's a businessman now. And he came home and he just had all suits and ties was just everywhere. I said, oh my goodness, this dropping. I just got a trash bag and put all his clothes in suits and ties. And he woke up. He said, baby, you seen this tie? I was like, no, you seen it? I don't know where it's at. He said, oh my goodness, I'm finna be late. I said, oh, I knew where they was. I had put them in. I knew what. So from that day forward, he started hanging up his stuff because I didn't know what it was else to do, but I didn't want to keep.
Get him a tie rack or something to put his ties on to make him mentally like, oh, she bought this little tie thing for me. Let me go and stick them up there because again, they physical, so he got to physically. I'm sure if he saw that, he would start. Hey, and you had his ties up there. Did he know you about this? He'd start swiping.
But that comes with
somebody. It does. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. So when he became a businessman, his entrepreneurship, he came across a tie thing, and he put it up there. No, I think I put it up there, and I put all his little ties. I say, baby, look, we got a tie rack, and he did start putting the ties up there. But when we first got married, baby girl, oh Lord,
But that comes with sharing space with somebody.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Because you got to learn it. Because at the beginning you don't know. Because you just really quoting, you on the phone, you talking, and you trying to remember to ask all the ideal questions
you never
that
know,
you
though,
think, but you don't know until you
live with
actually
somebody.
to get with that person. Then you're like, oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like how he do it. Oh, Lord have mercy, why he left it in the refrigerator open, and then and why you keep putting soda water when you go to Chick-fil-A, and the Chick-fil-A container is sitting in there, and then I go in there, and then the whole thing don't busted in the thing because the styrofoam pump that gets on the nerves. So I throw cups away.
So Diamond
Diamond got a lot of questions. I want to ask them.
I agree with Lillian. How do you? She said my full government name on it. I'm gonna read it. How do you deal with toxic men? How do you shift the dynamics of the relationship into something calm and healthy without yelling, arguing, or being petty?
Okay, but what is a toxic man? Yeah, you got to explain that. Oh, cause I ain't experienced
and
that.
I think it's different levels to
toxicity.
Yeah,
That's the right word to say.
Yeah, whatever. I think it's levels. Because what's toxic to me may not be toxic to you.
Yeah, but what's a toxic? Somebody got to tell me what a toxic man
you know
is
what
first.
A toxic woman is?
No, I am one, but I'm talking about
I think that men that stonewall is toxic.
They do what?
Stonewall.
What's that mean?
Like, you know, I'm sorry.
So they can see.
I'm like, okay, so like you bring them, they you might bring them to their attention, or you might have an issue that you're trying to address, or whatever. Just normal stuff when it comes to relationship. You communicate, and they just
don't say nothing.
They just don't say nothing.
That's what you mean by stonewall.
They just don't got nothing to say.
So like you say, you gonna get the oil change today for me in the car?
Not nothing that minute.
No. What is it?
That's minute to me. I'm talking about like something that's like maybe a real situation that you're trying to address because.
Okay, so we need to get a house. We need to get a down payment on a house
and get a job. I'm tired of. I'm tired because some women like
Okay, yeah,
that's toxic.
No, like and you stonewall the whole conversation because
he don't want to deal with it. He don't want to address it. He don't want to talk about it, and he gonna get mad.
And not you mad
because he's like blocking it out, and it's something that it needs to be dealt with, but he's not willing to deal with it because he don't want to go back and forth. He don't want to hear it.
And he don't want to hear it. He don't want to address the problem.
I think I'm a stonewaller.
Oh no, I ain't never dealt with that before. I can't much answer that question because I never had no toxic man, and if they was toxic, I ain't with them.
And I didn't really think this was toxic until maybe 2 days ago. Because I seen this pastor preaching, and he was saying, when you're in a relationship and you arguing, and you be the one that don't say nothing, that's wrong too. And I'm like,
people think that's okay. People think that's
no, that's not.
Well, let me jump in. I guess I'm that one. I could be that person too because if I don't like arguing. I don't like confrontation, and if I feel like a certain subject is going to lead to an argument, I'll be the first one to be like, don't even say nothing, Dad. Just keep your mouth closed.
But would you come back and address it?
If it's important, I will at the right moment when I feel that it's not heated. If I feel that it's headed to a heated moment, and I don't feel like arguing, then I'll be like, let's talk about it later. You know what I'm saying? And then when the vibe is better,
when you can
actually break it down and digest it peacefully.
But see, that's what he have.
Because some people don't have patience. Some people it eats them alive to have something that needs to be answered. And if you don't answer it now, if you don't answer it now, baby, it's something wrong. We got a problem here.
But I will allow you to say, I don't want to argue, so let me
process.
And then I try to let you process it, and then you forget that.
And then you be like, did you process it yet? Oh, yeah, I can already hear it. That's what I'm talking about right there. Did you process it yet?
How long I give you to process it, though?
30 minutes?
I'll give you an hour.
An hour? No, we talking about a day or two. Oh, my goodness. She's going to give you an hour. Let me check my clock. That's 47 minutes, 52 seconds. You got 7 minutes to answer my question.
That you really ain't going to be.
Because if you come at me up here.
I'm not coming at you like that, but
I'm just saying.
It started down here first.
It started down here.
And then if you go up here, and I say, look, I need time to process.
Okay, I'm going to give you time to process. But
don't come ask me how much.
Is it time yet?
Take me to process.
But I didn't know that
Exactly.
Because I'm probably at my
I
worst.
get that, but
I'm
I
But
didn't
see
know
what it is.
I'm
I-
validated. So
but I
when are
went
you gonna
7.
process
So-
this?
because
So
it
here-
took us it took, so for me it's 7. I'm gonna just say, and she might say I'm right or I'm wrong. Okay, so if I come with you with an issue, and in my head I already know the answer, so I want you to have the answer the same time I have the answer.
But
So
she
I
wants
don't
you to have
think it's
her
a-
answer.
Yeah, but so I
That's
don't
the
want to,
trick.
because see that's why I go back and forth, because you can't come at me and tell me and I say okay, because I got it figured out. So I feel like you more than me or whatever. You supposed to have it
That
figured
part,
out
that part.
already. So I
I'm
ain't.
like,
Why
what's the
you
plan?
thinking so long?
Because I'm
Like,
waiting on you to have a plan. 'cause you
yeah.
supposed
So
to have
why
a
you
plan.
thinking
Right.
so long?
So here's the catch to that. It depends on the true urgency
Urgency of
of the situation. Now, if that situation is something that has to be addressed today, that's different. Of course, that you could put a time constraint on it. But if it's something that don't have to be dealt with today, it's borderline
But
trivial.
is you really thinking
or-
about it on them 2 days, or you just saying?
Yeah, if it's something that could be
I'm a
dealt with
overthinker,
tomorrow.
So I'm totally thinking about
And I'm gonna
the
say
whole
for him,
time.
he's a thinker.
I'm a
Like he
overthinker.
gonna come with a clear plan for that. I'm just impatient. Like I'm like I don't think you should take no 2
But
days
2 days.
because I got it
is
On
figured
crazy.
something
out.
that ain't gonna come for a month.
Okay, I'm saying.
Let's say if it's gonna come for a month, you
I'ma
can't
wait,
take 2
I'ma
days to
wait.
process it.
Okay. I,
Yeah.
So why you can't? If you
on
got
something
the
like that,
answer-
yeah. But like, if I got a problem with something that you might have said to me that I didn't like, or and I want to address it then, and you want to say,
But how do you address it?
I don't like why,
The way-
why you talking to me like that?
Yeah.
No, tell me exactly. Like say, hey,
Yeah, you gotta give
you
an
said
example,
this,
7.
that, and this to me, and I don't like the way you said it. Don't say I don't like the way you talking to me.
I'm saying like the tone. So you might not have said no cuss words in this particular moment, but the tone is like you talking at me and not to me, and I don't like that.
Oh yeah, I don't like that either, 7, because it's like you make me feel like I'm slow, retarded, or stupid,
That
or
part,
dumb.
or I'm beneath you.
Yeah.
Who you talking
Probably
to?
at that moment, you probably was beneath me.
No,
But you got it messed
no,
up. That's what you're not gonna do.
no. So I think a lot of relationships, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of relationships at that, because I be sometimes like, I feel like ST sometimes he'll be like, and I be like, I understand it. You ain't gotta talk to him like
What
he's
I
not
say?
do a business. He be like, I know business. Just like you do hair, I ain't gonna come try to tell you how to cut nobody hair. But with my business, I know my business. And hear me go. But I've been doing it with you for 20 years.
And here's
I
the-
know exactly how I go. I could tell your whole business to somebody without you even there. So that's our argument all the time.
But I think, like I said, I need you to be very specific for me, because in my mind, if you say just a couple of, like she said, oh, I don't like the way you handle me. Okay, tell me the whole situation, because now I'm thinking about 5 different ways I done handled you,
Okay.
and I don't know which one you talk, because the other 4 probably was irrelevant. You don't even remember, and I remember. But it could be this one particular time you be like, hey, you
And-
said, you know, you didn't like them Timbs I had on, and I better go buy some more, and blah blah blah. It made you feel some type of way. Now
Yeah.
me, if I don't like you, I probably didn't say that. I probably
Yeah.
would have went and bought them for you already.
Yeah.
And like, hey,
Yeah. But
you
see,
go.
Kelly is a thinker.
I'm the type of person, though.
I'm not.
I feel this, that if you don't want to know the real answer to the question, don't ask it. Because I'm the person, I will give you the real answer,
Absolutely.
and it might not be what you want to hear.
Absolutely.
So that in itself can end up being
And
an
your feelings
argument.
be
You can be
hurt.
in your feelings be hurt,
That's
but you
why we
ask
gotta
the
think
question.
about it a little
And
bit.
Yeah.
so what I do is I was like, you want the truth or the lie? You want me to tell you what you want to hear, or you want me to tell you you want to give you my real answer to it?
And you know what I learned, 7? I learned to stop accident.
You might get the truth.
Yeah,
Exactly. She
because
gonna get the
she gonna have
truth.
to- 'cause I can give you an example. When we first got married, I had went shopping. I was a tomboy, and I had went buy me some dresses that I thought was just the bum.com.
Granny.
But they was cute. I just said I was a tomboy, so
But you
I
can't
didn't
be
know.
like, oh, baby, look at these.
Baby, am I pretty? Am I cute?
And then
Is this cute on me?
we got me a linen outfit. I ain't gonna never forget. It was all like the linen outfit was lime green. Babe, I had the lime green pants shirt. I had got some tan shoes to match the lime green, and I came and I wore that. He say, "Where you going?" I was like, "Oh my goodness, babe, you talking about feelings hurt?" And then, but then,
No, she didn't know. She say, baby, is this cute? She asked the question too. She said, baby, you like my outfit? She was like winding up with it and stuff. She thought she had it put together. I was like, that don't go with you right there.
and
that don't work.
And I got instantly upset. I was like, what you mean? Because I went from
if you need to buy my own, you need to go shopping for me then. Right, if you don't like what I'm wearing.
But then later on he explained to me, because all I heard was he didn't like. So now I don't went in the headspace of, oh, I'm not pretty. He don't think I'm cute. I'm not sexy. I'm not fine. I done went all through that in my head, and that's not what he was thinking. So later on he said, I'm going to go shopping for you. And then I'm going to show you what complements your body. That linen outfit didn't compliment my body. But baby, at the time, I was not trying to hear that because I was excited about my little purchase. But yeah, he got me right on together.
So shout out to Charles. She say, I organize all our clothes and shoes by color because my hubby is not as neat as I am.
Okay.
But he probably used to that, you know, everybody.
Yeah, everybody, and he probably, and the minute she don't lay some clothes out, he gonna be like, where my clothes
I mean,
at?
You learn to learn your mate and accommodate your mate's flaws.
You have let me say it like this. You have to learn your mate. It's not
you have to.
You have to.
And then some in that accommodate even the things you may not like. And you know, like the shoes at the front door, you know that's what he do. So,
so respect it. Let me go and get these shoes. You getting ready to set them down? Let me go pick them up.
Now I do. Now I do.
In the beginning with me, if I saw that, I would probably, because that's just my nature, I would move it to where I want it to be. Because I do that now when my nieces and anybody come to the house, I'm gonna move your shoes over. What you got? Even when you was at the house the other day when we was doing the thing, you didn't see me moving stuff, and I wasn't saying whose is this. I just moved it to
you was taking my stuff and moving. I
got my own stuff, everybody's stuff.
yeah. So now I do.
The same way.
And so I just move it to where. I said
I ain't gonna even nag at this point because I'm already knowing it's gonna be cold on the floor when you got the cold on the floor when I crumbs on the toilet.
On the toilet. Crumbs on the toilet. What kind of
I'm just saying, like, I just know that this is what I'm going. This is what I got.
Crumbs on the toilet. Now who's even crumbs on the toilet?
Is he eating while he pooping?
I don't know what he's doing. Diamond say that toxic man, he loves to argue. He lets his frustration off through the relationship, knowing that it's from the outside and not within the relationship. So that other woman got him upset, so he toxic. Is that what you're saying, Diamond? That's why he toxic? Because men do be dealing with.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this to that. So say you meet a guy. Say you meet a guy. He was toxic. Well, the previous person probably made him like that. He probably was a good guy, and then by the time he got to you, he her now.
Yeah.
So now you got to deal with it. Vice versa. If same with a female. Okay. Female, she passive, quiet. She get away from her toxic relationship finally. Then she meet a nice guy, and now she going off on him. So it's a pattern. I know that's for a fact. I know that for a fact.
They say you don't dictate how another person processes something that's controlling. Nope.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
Yeah.
So
you
don't expect them to be you and think like you.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're gonna think like themselves.
Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But no, I thought people think like me. Because I think you need to think fast.
People go a lifetime before they realize that the world don't work that way. I tell my daughter the same thing. She think everybody should think like her.
Yeah.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah. His daughter is like, yeah. Like we talked
like it's so obvious. Like that ain't this obvious? No, that's not obvious. That's how you think. I call it a Janita-ism. That's what I call it. That's what I tell her. I say you in your Janita-ism.
Yeah.
Everything got to be Janita's way.
Yeah.
Everybody got to think like Janita, and the world don't work that way.
Yeah.
It took me 40 years to figure that out. I said I hope it don't take you that long to figure that out. The world not gonna think like you.
Yeah. Everybody different. Yeah. I just laugh when she calls us and talk to us, and she's teaching her brother a lot about women. Cause he listened, his best friend be in the car. His best friend be in the car, be like, we don't want nobody like sister. They both said, cause they like she'll call you, like she'll text you, and then if you don't reply back, oh, you must be over there with somebody else. You ain't like, so you don't know if the man is in an interview or nothing. She just automatically
assumes. It's men like that too.
Yeah, like but then he is with somebody else. But then he also, what about the man that come to you and say, hey, we gonna date, but I got other girls. I have a problem with having multiple women. Can you accept me for the way I am? And then you get that woman and she say, yeah, because she all physical, infatuated with you and everything. What you just told her went over her head.
And now she thinks she can change it.
But I think that men that come with that idea that he can entertain that and it ain't gonna be no problems is crazy. Even though he may be telling her, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, it's still you cannot think that you're gonna be in some kind of relationship with somebody and don't have no emotions
to what they do.
You know, to what they do.
But I'm gonna tell you this though, I know this firsthand. There are women that accept me in that way. That's why they tell another woman that, because somebody else accepted it. And so if you accepted it, then what makes me think that she might not, and she might not, and she might not, before you know it, everybody's accepting it.
But then for how long did she be telling you, when you gonna leave the other woman? Because that's what happens. For how long? Until...
And I feel like you should know your place in those situations, because in my dating process, and when I've dated multiple people, and I've told them I'm dating multiple people. You know, that don't necessarily mean I'm sexing them and doing all that extra stuff, but I am dating multiple people. So you got to understand, I'm weighing your options.
You trying to see what's what. So I got something for that. So if you doing that, then you say, you need to say that. Okay, so I talked to Sheila. I have sex with Sheila. She my main girl. Felicia, I just sit and talk to her because she good conversation piece. Exactly. Jane, we just like to go out to eat, hang out, smoke cigars together. Break it down, because them, if you feel, because like when you come to the girl that's thinking that she just getting all the goods on her own.
But Sheila may not want to know all that.
Mm-hmm. But you
Brenda might want to know all that.
Yeah, because it's always gonna be one.
You gotta know everything.
Yeah.
And I got Big Willie right here that's gonna beat my back out whenever I need my back beat out.
Yeah.
So you got to understand, I got multiple things going on.
But see, that's why I think the person should explain.
For a relationship, you just outside.
No, that don't mean I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm just weighing my options.
Trying to find out what's going on.
But see, I know somebody that's personally going through that.
Makes sense.
But I know somebody that's literally going, like his daughter going through that. That's why I say so. But when you got the woman that's seeking for marriage, every man they get, they think it's marriage.
But see,
and so it don't matter if the man explaining this, that, and so forth on that he just like how nasty girl just say she is, or the other man say he is. When you meet when a woman meets a guy, the first thing she got, oh, that's gonna be my husband. But in his mind, I'm still a player.
I don't know.
Let me try to explain to her what I'm doing. But she think you can come with her and change. Yeah, because if he get with me, he gonna change. But I got the best dime.
So I got
a
question
change.
Because I think culturally we not taught to date it more than one. Like we meet somebody, we just automatically
think that's the one.
We're not taught to date. We meet somebody, we talk on the phone with them, and then we hanging out, and all of a sudden
we think that's only our man. Yeah.
Now we go together because we've been hanging out and spending time together.
Yeah. So it's hard for us to adapt to what Nancy girl just said, how Brenda, Sheila, because that's what the guys doing there.
The key to that is this: you got to know yourself and know where you're at within your life. I would liken it to a 1 to a 10 situation. A 10 meaning that I'm absolutely ready for a family marriage right now. I want to settle down. I want it to be just me and that person. That's it. That's the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. And the 1 being, I have no interest at all being married. I have no interest in a committed relationship. If you know that you're an 8 and you meet a guy and he tells you that he's out there having fun, he's a 3, it automatically should be a sign to you right there that don't play with that.
Right.
Keep moving. Because you know you're an 8. You know where you're at. You're an 8 headed towards a 9 and eventually a 10. You can't, don't waste your time with somebody that say they're a 2 or 3 or vice versa. You know, if you know that, you know, you young and you still having fun, you like going out, partying, whatever, drinking or whatever it is that you want to do, and you know you're a 3. You say, I'm not ready for no marriage right now. And you meet a guy, you say, man, I've been through a lot. I'm tired of the games. I want to be married. I want to put a ring on somebody's finger. Why waste your time with it? Because it's going to lead to disappointment. You know, that's how I look at it. So compatibility lies within that right there. If knowing where you at and who you are and where you at within your own life. If you don't know that, then you're going to always have relationship problems. You'll never you'll never get what you're looking for because you don't know what you're looking for. You don't know where you're at, you know.
So look, the hour gone, yeah.
It's done.
And we ain't get the chance to talk about business.
To be
we ain't talking about
continued.
no business.
Relationship gonna always be to continue because everybody have a lot of questions and everybody trying to figure out each individual and different people and stuff like that. And I think at the end of the day, you can't figure out people. You got polygamy, monogamy. You got everybody wants you.
Polygamy. You say polygamy. You got how many different ways can you be a nigga? Polygamy. It's 3 different, 4 different ways.
Look, we out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, have questions. We gonna try. We try to have a man on every week this February. So
yeah, so we're gonna get some different perspectives. I really want to bring my son on here. I think he really want to chime in on
He's
this.
over there looking like me.
So yeah. So we're gonna bring a young person perspective.
Yeah, we need to have him on one week.
Yeah.
Just to what was it? What y'all call them? YNs?
Yeah, because the YNs say it's hard. Yeah. The YNs say they having a hard time finding females out here. I might bring 2 of them.
Oh Lord.
I might bring 2 YNs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the one of my son and the other one his homeboy.
How young is it?
21 and 19.
Juices.